And now, at a combined weight,
Absolutely not.
the Face Beat Heels High Podcast.
Hey you, you're listening to a wrestling podcast made by women.
If you don't like women or wrestling, you should probably tap out now.
The views expressed on this podcast are mostly based on personal opinion, and any toxicity brought to the attention of the host will be openly mocked. Mocked via public forum. Seriously though, we will make fun of you. We like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So again, if you don't like to drink, laugh, or talk wrestling, you probably don't want to be listening to this podcast.
Hello, hello, hello. What a beautiful Thanksgiving week, almost day. It is to be a wrestling fan today.
It's
Gobble,
true.
gobble.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Gobble.
Amen for Thanksgiving. Amen. Today is Tuesday, November 24th.
One day after your birthday.
Yay! Happy birthday, PJ.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, PJ.
Oh, pandemic birthdays are so weird.
Everybody gets one.
The good thing is, though, is that they don't count, so you can just be your age again next year.
Great.
Shut up.
I'm serious. I'm not counting it, bitch. I'm about to be 33 again. What's up? 2020 don't count. What?
Are you kidding me? I was so excited to have my birthday all month this year. And
We'll
then
pretend
pandemic.
for you then next
Thank
year that
you.
it's 20.
Yeah, but April was hard. April was bad. So
April
you
was
get
a rough
another
one.
Yeah,
Thank you. I
get whatever.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it was good. Thank you guys for your birthday wishes.
Yay.
What'd you do?
Today is what did I do?
Yeah.
We went treasure hunting. We just went to like all of my favorite thrift shops in Astoria. And we got Italian food, and then Harry
Ooh.
Potter was on TV, and I just closed out the night watching 2 back-to-back Harry Potter movies.
Which one?
Yes.
The Half-Blood Prince and whichever one is before the Half-Blood Prince.
So,
Fifth
Order
one.
of the Phoenix.
Yes.
Order of the Phoenix. Yeah. I love the movies. I've never read the book. And you know what's funny is that when I was little,
Please
the
go to our
movies-
YouTube to look at me and Baker's collective reactions at the fact that BJ has never read Harry Potter. Literally.
Oh my God.
I just like
Both
the
of our
movies.
faces.
The movies make me feel like it's Christmas time or it's a good rainy day movie. But anyways, the movies always used to come out right around my birthday. So it always used to be my
That's
birthday
true.
party that we would
Aw.
go and see the movie. So it was kind of like nostalgic and fun
That's
and
cute.
magic-y. And yeah, and we ordered Italian food and that's what we did.
That's very nice.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I
That
like
sounds like a fun
Anyways,
birthday.
Today is Tuesday. And
Yes.
you guys know what that means. It's a new episode of the Face Beat Heels High podcast.
Boop, boop.
Me. Welcome. Hello. How are
Hello.
you? Today is this week is also Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So that's exciting.
I was waiting for you to introduce us.
The
Oh,
day
shit,
we
yeah.
did things. We forgot.
I was just excited about talking about Thanksgiving.
I was excited about your birthday.
Okay, so when I say your name, you have to say your favorite Thanksgiving side dish.
Okay.
Okay, so we are joined. I am Princess Jellybean, otherwise known as PJ. I am joined today by my lovely 2 co-hosts, Christina the Baker Contreras. What's your
Mush-
favorite side dish, girl?
Okay. Sweet potato with marshmallows on top.
Ooh, good one.
Look at your face. Let me remind you, I did not grow up with this tradition.
True.
So I will just go with what tastes like a dessert.
You go in. You get a pass, and Wild Spice also gets a pass because she's from the South. Wild Spice also joined today by our in-house Twitch queen, Wild Spice, bringing
Heyo.
the house down on Twitch all the time. Make sure your notifications are on. twitchtv.com/Yuri Reina, right?
Twitch.tv, yes, /
Twitch.
Yuri Reina.
Okay.
Yep.
Turn those notifications on so you can go hang out with her on her Twitch.
It's a good
Yeah,
time.
my notifications reminded me yesterday that my subscription expired. So
Oh.
I'm waiting to see if there's like a Black Friday sale or something before I buy more subs, because I only buy them for you.
What's your favorite side dish?
Stuffing.
Stuffing. That's a good
Stuffing.
one. That's a
But I
good one.
don't get a pass because I'm from the South. I get a pass because I grew up Jehovah's Witness, and we don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
That's true. That's true.
gosh.
That's true.
You
So
guys are so different than me. You read Harry Potter.
I'm a bad Jehovah's Witness who reads Harry Potter. I was a rebel.
Clearly.
Hid the books under my mattress. Gangsta.
Whoa.
No.
Harry
Speaking
Potter is
of-
what got me into reading.
Really? Twilight was what got me into reading.
I am not a good reader. I recognize my flaws and my hiccups. I don't read good.
I got class bookworm like every year of elementary school, because since I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, whenever there were class holiday parties, like birthdays, Valentine's Day,
You had to read.
I got sent to the library. And our elementary school had the best fucking library. Like imagine like Bell's library as a kid. That's what our shit looked like. And I got to be in there by my fucking self. And my friends always saved me candies. It was a good time for me.
So you got the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
Always.
you really did. Good
I was
for
like,
you.
screw this. I had like a 8th grade reading level in like 5th grade. I was like, yay. And then when I grew up, I just stopped. But it's okay. Anyways.
I think I'm low-key dyslexic, so I don't read well. So I was like, oh, look, Harry Potter, what is this? Having said all of that, we do not condone some of the things that the author of said books has said. We do not stand by those.
Who would have thought 2020?
Get the fuck out of here, J.K. Rowling. You
Who would have
fucking
thought?
asshole?
Who would have thought that that the conservatives would have gotten J.K. Rowling and
we would have gotten NASCAR.
We got NASCAR. Who would have thought? Who would have fucking thought? 2020 is wild.
Wild. Anyway, speaking of Thanksgiving.
No, what's your favorite dish?
Oh, my dad makes really good Brussels sprouts.
Ooh.
They're fried, and then he takes the turkey skin and he makes cracklins, and then he puts the cracklins on top. But he's also a chef, so
I need to go like white people's Thanksgiving.
Right, same.
I have Taylor.
Can you take me?
we don't have much, but we do have Thanksgiving.
You know what I used to do? I know we have to talk about wrestling, y'all, but what I used to do is my best friend in Atlanta, her name's Paramis. Hey, girl. She's Persian, and her family really
Persians go out when it comes to food on holidays. They go
Yeah,
all out.
Yes,
They do.
but the good thing was that her uncle was a chef, and he was from New Jersey. So he was always in charge of like Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas. So I would always go over there for the holidays, and I would have like legit, like I'm talking turkeys and ham. I'm talking like
That's like me on Christmas. That's like what Latin people do for like Navidad and Año Nuevo. Like
but
have
it's
all
like
the pork.
there was like nothing Persian. It's literally like super American. I'm not even kidding. And Christmas Eve they would have like a seafood night. I don't know where that's from. If that's anywhere, sorry, ignore me, J-Dub over here.
It is something. I don't remember what it is because Nick was saying that too.
Like on the
fish.
The day before, fish. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was like seafood night, but I'm talking like lobsters, crabs, scallops, all the things. And then on Christmas Day,
Nick had like fish sticks and imitation crab meat. Pittsburgh.
That's the good thing about being friends with like a Persian who had all the things. And then Christmas Day was basically just Thanksgiving over again.
Yeah.
So we had second Thanksgiving. It was great. Anyways, what are we drinking?
Wait, I do want to do a quick
Go.
plug too, just for Thanksgiving and for your Black Friday shopping needs. Please shop local, y'all.
Local.
Please support your local artisans and everything. Just shop local, because A, the mail's gonna be a fucking mess.
Mhm.
So, and B, Amazon does not need any more money.
Mhm.
Correct.
So shop local.
Correct to all of that. Check out our store. We
Check
are
out
a
our
small
store.
business.
Check out those wrestling girls and their merch store.
That's
We have
right.
some cool stuff. We
Yes.
have this sweatshirt
Check
which
out
I'm wearing
Jeree.
now.
Check
Oh,
out
yeah,
Jaree's
I have
Twitch
a merch
store.
store.
Girl,
I forgot. I have a merch store. That's
here
right.
I am giving you publicity. Girl.
Okay, we can talk about wrestling now. I just
All
wanted
right.
to say, shop local
All right.
So-
and wear your mask.
Shots fired. I'm drinking a Banks and Bailey. PJ, go. What are you drinking? Quick.
Face it, Bailey.
A Bakey.
Bakey special.
Ayo.
Wakey bakey.
Wakey bakey.
So if it's
Damn
not
right.
obvious, which why would it be? Because we haven't said anything about alcohol yet today, besides when we just went around there round table super duper fast because we got into it about Thanksgiving, which happens. We like to drink here at the Facebook PSI podcast. It's one of our defining things that we do is drink alcohol. So we have a game that we like to play that has yet to be named still. So sorry if you had an idea for the name. I haven't
taking souls. I don't know. Go ahead.
Taking souls and taking shots.
In the honor of the Undertaker.
Shots and souls. Anyways, in honor of the Undertaker, who is one of our favorite wrestlers, which we will get into about later on in Survivor Series.
Yes.
We like to take shots. So we each have one shot that we can dedicate to any thing in the wrestling world, any moment, any announcer line, any outfit, whatever we want, the best thing from the past wrestling week. You will hear someone say, I'd like to dedicate my shot. I will play this sound. Loopy. Yes, that is the Undertaker's bell. I will play this sound. And that means that a shot has been dedicated. We encourage you to drink along with us or drink water. Because water is important too.
Yes.
Just swallow something. Anyways,
No.
just delete that. Delete that.
Jesus.
So today we're gonna be just focusing on highlights because we have a lot to cover and we have been dilly-dallying during this early bit of the episode. So we're starting with some highlights for NXT, then SmackDown, followed by Survivor Series. Thank you so much. And we're going to wrap everything up nicely with Raw. So let's do it.
Let go.
NXT, y'all. NXT maintains to be the plateau de l'évolution or whatever that. Whatever French, I don't know.
French.
It's something that people say where they're like, "J'entends le royaume."
Piece de resistance.
There you go. That. Anyways, NXT is that every single week. NXT puts out great content every single week. And the only thing, and you guys can chime in if you have something else you want to talk about, but the only thing I want to talk about in my highlights reel of NXT is the match between Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai. Because let me tell you something.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anyone now that listens to our podcast that does not watch wrestling, but if you do, if that is you, please go to YouTube and look up this match from November 18th between Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai, because these matches, flashing my titties here. These matches are
Go to our YouTube.
That's why this is why we like wrestling. It's matches like these why we like wrestling. And also it being two women, it was absolutely mind-blowing. They put on the best show. It was absolutely, in my opinion, a WrestleMania or a takeover worthy match. And that's the only thing that I wanted to talk about because I was just blown away.
Shocked that Io won.
Yes.
Shocked.
Me too.
Yeah,
but the respect
seriously.
was everything.
Respect was everything, but shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been champ for so long at this point, and what has she really done with it?
Nothing.
Well, this right now.
War Games. She'll lose it at War Games.
Beat Rhea Ripley. Like
that's true.
That
was Ia's gouge like bleeding?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know if she tore through completely, but she definitely did something to it.
So much blood.
Anyways, she is the light of my life.
We love her. You love her.
And I would just like to dedicate my shot to her.
Oh, yes.
And just in general, that match, because
I'm scared that because Rhea lost that she might be getting a call up.
Oh, I hope not.
Because that's how they do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I feel like they should put the belts on her again, though.
Yeah.
Before,
I agree.
She needs one more title run before she loses.
I agree.
Before she gets moved up, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But if we think about it, we're not that far away from April.
Right.
So she could technically win at War Games, keep it until Mania, lose it at Mania, and then get called up for the new round.
I wouldn't hate that.
You think she'd lose it at Mania again?
Oh, that's true. I don't know.
Yeah. So I thought that she was gonna debut last night. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to stress out PJ. But I thought she might show the fuck up like yesterday at Raw. Or I thought she was gonna pop up at Survivor Series. I don't know.
Either one is acceptable. Hi, Tamina.
Anyways,
hello.
I do just other NXT moments. I think the belt staying on Leon Ruff is something that's mentionable.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about.
I love this. I am having the best.
And I think it was also a good way to do it. I think it protects Johnny Gargano's character.
Yeah.
And keeps it intact that he's obviously more powerful.
Right. But it's just
Leon
flukes.
Ruff is
It's just flukes, and it's so great. I love when
he was wearing the fucking like belt around his neck like a dog's collar. Not even a collar, like the cone when like you take them to the vet. That's what he looked like.
I love when Damian just like looked at him and was like, "Sorry, kid," and punched him in the face, and I was like. I didn't see it coming. I was like, oh, and then it took me a second because I was like, oh, duh.
Same.
It's so that he could win.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my goodness. Because I was like,
Damian,
how you gonna pick on Leon Ruff and try?
And we have not liked Damian. Like we have not really liked him.
That's
but,
so
like,
true.
I
have really liked
Priest.
I have to. I've been. That was a good impression. I have been on Damian Priest's side since the moment I saw that man. He has the most beautiful voice. I love him.
I'm gonna send y'all this picture of Damian Priest that I forgot to send y'all this morning.
No.
Please go to our Instagram, and I'll make sure PJ posts this later.
I'll post it today.
With the headliner, but you got to look at it because it's
Lord,
fucking everything. What a mood he is. What a mood. Just go to our Instagram later. It's okay. Cool. Hey, you two.
All right.
What's up?
Hi.
I'm editing.
I haven't gotten it. Did you send it on?
We need this on a t-shirt immediately.
Can we please? So I sent it to the
got it.
This is Victoria's Secret fucking calendar, like April worthy.
I don't know why wrestling Twitter has that. I'm just scrolling through today.
I want it on like a sweatshirt right here.
Yeah. Just a picture, like I have this black t-shirt of Casey Musgraves where it's literally just like a 8x10 photo, like right there. That's what it needs to be. Just Damian Priest. No explanation, no telling us who he is. Just a photo of Damian Priest. No explanation, no nothing.
I'll get right on that.
Yeah, thank you.
We might get in trouble for copyright.
That was great.
I think that also Candice LeRae and that crew deserves a shout out. I think that match was really good. Honestly, most of the matches were solid. And really, we're just building up to War Games. So I think that's all I have for NXT, pretty much. I was excited.
Fair.
I think it was a pretty solid show.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Awesome. Then I'm going to hop right in with some SmackDown. Because
highlights.
I really like the 8-men tag team match, the very first one. I really enjoy the energy that both the New Day and Street Profits bring to the ring together. Yes. They are very, very similar tag teams, but I don't know what's going on today with my accent. I just want to say that straight off the bat. It's like my tongue is caught there in my mouth. Anyways, I really like them together.
This is pre-Survivor Series, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's pre-Survivor Series. Montez, I'm pretty sure that he actually did hurt himself.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, he really did hurt himself.
Mm-hmm. That was
when
crazy.
I love him when he jumps that like leapfrog is beautiful frog splash, whatever it is.
He pulled that shit together though.
Yeah,
he really did. He really did. And Sami Zayn was like, he was a good scene partner. He was there to make sure that even though, yes, Tez got hurt, and I will keep calling him Tez. Yes, we are that close.
Don't have the right. You don't.
I will.
Right.
Anyways,
don't have the right.
That was my favorite thing. Shout out to Daniel Bryan for wearing a yes shirt with a bunch of trees in the back, because he would do that.
The planet's champion. Did you see that's what it says on the back?
No.
The back of the shirt says.
Hey, you guys don't remember when he had
the planet's champion.
When
the bamboo belt.
Yeah, the bamboo belt with seashells.
Yep, I've seen it. I watched Total Divas. I've seen it. The planet's champion.
And he was all about it. That was such a good character for him.
Oh, because that's him in real life.
Yeah.
He was so angry.
Oh,
he was
gosh.
An angry little hippie man.
There's an episode in Total Divas where he tried to convince Brie to take out their indoor toilet and have a compostable
You've mentioned this.
outside.
I think I've actually seen either I've seen this or
I haven't seen it.
And Brie was like, absolutely not. He's like, yes, look, it's just gonna take our waste and recycle it and feed the earth. And she was like, I'm not pooping outside. Total Divas, quality content.
That's a mood. That's a mood. Should I put that underneath the picture of Damian Priest on the t-shirt? I'm not pooping
I'm not moving outside.
Just for no reason.
No one will get it unless you listen to the podcast.
I want that to be an ugly sweater for Christmas.
Oh my God.
No.
Anyways, I'm not pooping outside. And then La Novela. We go to Murphy beating the shit out of the Messiah. And that was about damn time.
Thank you.
I just want to take a minute to relish on what Aaliyah was wearing.
Always. Queen.
Girl. Oh,
with the new Gucci belt.
With the new Gucci belt.
This belt, she was like, "Oh, y'all all wearing my belt? I'm gonna get a different belt, not the David Brooke belt."
I was like,
not even the Natalia belt.
She's like, "I'm gonna
I
get
don't
this."
know if you guys cop.
Yeah,
I get sponsored by fucking Louis Vuitton, so I can afford the newest Gucci belt. Yeah. That's right. And I really appreciated this like cheerleader attitude and like energy that she was bringing, because that whole Ariel Daddy I love him was just giving me a lot of so now like really being rooting.
She's just a happy person, so it's easier for her to access like a more like happy go lucky attitude. But so she started with what it was hard for her, and now she's like, oh, okay.
But it was cute because she got a little ragey too. She was like, "Get up, Murphy! She did get the fuck up,
Murphy! Get up!" And I was like, "Okay, girl, okay, you're there for your man. I see. Okay, I appreciate this." And even though their relationship is still a little, they still need to like smooth out.
That shit's done though. It's done.
Yeah, no, I know.
There's no point in using it anymore. They're done.
There really isn't. But I appreciated when she got in the ring. I was like, but can you like show your man some affection? And she just like hugged him like a real good pal. And he went and like kissed her in the forehead.
Well,
and I was like,
well, that's cute. If they were to make out, people would be pissed.
No, yes, correct. I appreciated that Murphy took the initiative to like take it to that more intimate yet subtle place. She was just like, kiss. We friends. And I'm like, girl.
Bitches love forehead kisses.
Yeah, I'm a bitch that loves forehead kisses. Mm-hmm. So
if you're a man and you're listening to this podcast and you got a girl,
forehead kisses.
Forehead kisses. If you're a girl listening to this podcast and you got a girl, forehead kisses.
Do you give me forehead kisses, Poopy? You give me forehead kisses. Yes. Everybody in this podcast gets forehead kisses. We approve. We stand. And I think that is pretty much everything I had for SmackDown. Because, forehead kisses.
We ended forehead kisses.
Forehead kisses. All right, should we take a break and then get into Survivor
please.
Series, or did you have something else you wanted to add?
No, I'm just excited for the things to come. But somebody please pull up Survivor Series card before we.
Yeah, Biggie, you got it.
I'm on it.
I'm very excited.
Hey, comedy fans, make sure you're checking out the New York Comedy Club podcast, the official podcast of the New York Comedy Club. We take an inside look into the world of stand-up comedy as we interview your favorite comedians about the business, the jokes, and the journey as a stand-up comic. So make sure you're checking out the New York Comedy Club podcast, all a part of the Paper House Network.
So, do you guys want to hear the ad that I cut for us?
Yes. Oh, yes.
For Paper House.
Jokes
for
on
Paper
you.
House Network.
Get another ad. Yes.
Where we're available on.
Yes, let's hear it.
Okay, I gotta find it. I can't see you, so
you're muted, Christine.
All right.
Yeah, I just noticed. Do you want to play it on the next break, or do you want to play it now?
No, let's play it now.
Play it now. Play it now.
Okay.
Ready? Okay. Yes. Hello.
Did we get the approval?
What's up?
Please head to our YouTube to hear the ghosts.
That was Nick.
The ghosts
from the
of
Paper
Nick
House
Past.
Network.
You know Nick from the
Paper House Network. All right, here we go.
Hey everyone, it's me, PJ, from the Face Beats Heels High podcast, a podcast where three women talk about the weekly happenings of the WWE. You know, wrestling?
Come on, ref, count!
So join me and my co-hosts, Christina the Baker Contreras and our Twitch Queen Wild Spice, as we talk all things WWE every Tuesday. We're actors, we drink, we're funny, we're wrestling fans, and we're available on the Paper House Network.
Oh,
isn't it cute?
It's so cute.
Good.
I am Wild Spice, and I approve this message.
I'm Wild Spice, and I approve it. Okay, I'm ready for Survivor Series.
Let's fucking
Serious.
go.
So this card is not in order, but you know what?
I remember what was first.
Yeah.
What was it? The 5-on-5?
Boys. Yep. The boys.
Yep.
Team Raw, Team
Mhm.
SmackDown. We have
Mhm.
Seth Trashbag Rollins.
Set it up.
Mhm.
Seth
The
Trashbag
Messiah.
Rollins. Messiah. With
Mhm.
who else? Who cares? Because Seth did the best thing ever, the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life. And I would like to dedicate my shot. Very seldom do I laugh so hard that I cry when I watch wrestling.
Oh my God.
If you were not with us at the watch party, she was cracking up.
I could not stop laughing. I think I laughed for a solid 5 minutes. I don't know what else happened in the match, but I would just like to say, Seth Rollins, thank you for giving me this gift as your parting gift from me. Since I will not be seeing you until next year. Goodbye. Thank you, Lord. This was so great. Basically,
say goodbye. Good night.
He just gave me the greatest gift. Wow.
Who did it?
All that comes to
who beat him up?
It was Sheamus.
Oh, Sheamus.
But all I can think of is is that insane Christmas song. The greatest gift I got was you. And that's how I feel about you right now, Seth Trashback Rollins. I could not believe that he just knelt down with his arms open like Jesus and asked
He came out looking weird. He came out with that weird look in his eyes like he was up to some nonsense.
Yep.
I thought it was gonna be bad nonsense. It was good for me. Was it good?
For Team SmackDown, but you know. Poor Jay had a rough one.
Oh man.
That was a good overall match though. It was very entertaining.
It was.
I mean, I knew that Raw was going to sweep. Just looking at those teams side by side, I was
Fireface put a good fight. He did put a good fight.
Yeah, Fireface.
Fireface and Mongoose.
Sheamus. Mongoose is Matt Riddle.
No, Mongoose is Braun Strowman.
My bad.
Dopey is Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
Which was he was the cutest. He was the whole time
so
he
happy.
was just happy to be there.
He really was.
If he won or lost,
he was just so
care.
happy to be there.
Happy to be involved.
Yeah. He's living his best life.
I loved it. All right. Did we move on to what was it? Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn? I think so.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, let's do that.
You need to talk about that?
I don't think so. Bobby wins.
Bobby wins. New Day versus my boys, Street Profits. Can I just say, I was a little taken aback for the bunch of red Solo cups. I appreciate that my boys still, well, I mean, they're both my boys, but you know what I mean. I was a little like, oh, is this some foreshadowing? What's up with the red Solo cups? We have blue cups.
They use the same cups.
They need
sweep those ass
to give
up.
A shout out though
put
to
them back in the cannon.
That pre-match promo that they did, because that was so good. Like the two of them hyping each other up together.
Yep.
That's the promo we want.
That was so cute too.
And
you can see like when they were like coming out, like when they came out to me, like the New Day was dancing the Street Profits music. Like they were so excited for this fucking match.
Oh yeah. And there was no reason for New Day to win this match.
Yeah.
They did not need to win this match. They do not need the push. Like,
that's exactly what I was saying.
Good scene partners and put them over as a gift. And I
said this all at the watch party. You are repeating my words. Exactly what I said.
So glad.
Tess once again hurt himself.
My favorite comment though, when I said exactly what you just said, PJ, was someone was like, "You talk like Vince is using logic."
True.
And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. You're right." So I was like, "If he fucks this up, like what? It really doesn't. Yeah, it does no one any good if New Day wins. Like it's like, who cares? They're not gonna lose any legacy if they lose. You know."
My favorite moment was when Dawkins just like popped up from like.
Oh my god!
Just to like tuck himself and back down. Like a meerkat. That
was great tag team, like just team effort. That was fucking amazing. He literally popped up. It was like, tag, I'm it.
Like,
oh man.
It was fantastic. I loved it. Next, do we have, is it the 5-on-5 women's? Let's do the 5-on-5 women.
Lana's still on the stairs. It is Tuesday.
It's going to be Damian Priest. I don't poop outside, and then in the background, it's gonna have Lana really small on the stairs pouting. Because
it is Tuesday, November 24th, and Lana is still on the stairs.
Lana in the corner.
Hour
Lana in the
396
corner on
on
the
the
stairs.
Oh man. Well, I have a lot to say about this. I don't know if it's a lot to say. I feel like it was entertaining to watch, mainly because of Lana being on the stairs. I was laughing my ass off. But
do not tag her in. Don't let her do it.
Yeah.
Oh, Naya.
Bailey being the first one to be eliminated, I was like, okay, Captain Ding Dong, goodbye. Like,
I think I was satisfied if we were gonna get a screw job or like a screwball ending. I think I was at least satisfied with the amount of Bianca Belair that we got. I was satisfied with like her performance.
She looked fantastic.
I was satisfied with how much time we got with her. And if we knew, I mean, I think we all knew going into it that Lana was like had to win it for some reason.
Right.
I still thought her ass would go through a table, but we didn't get that, which is a sin in my book. However, I was impressed. I was impressed with Bianca, as I always am.
I'm glad I agree 1000%. I'm glad that she was the last surviving member of SmackDown, at least. But we're saying like at least, and that's my problem with this whole thing. Yeah. Why the fuck is her push going at snail speed?
Right.
Doesn't make like you give her like this little bit, and then you're still like she's.
They have something in the works.
They have to.
You can't have a superstar like that and not be building her a castle,
like they think that if they can just give us like little bitty matches with her that like that'll feed the dragon and that we're satisfied. And guess what, bitch? I'm not satisfied.
I'm hungry, bitch.
You can't be giving me no string beans. I don't want the string beans, okay? I want the turkey. I don't know. I'm just mad.
When you're in a cruise ship, for those of you who have been, and you're like exactly, and you're like walking on the deck and the wind is just blowing in your direction and you're just like walking against the wind. That's how I feel like Bianca's push is being.
Yeah,
it's just hard. It's hard,
and I don't understand why. Maybe they're waiting for like a formidable opponent or like something, like just waiting for the moon, for the planets to align, for something to give her like.
But who would be a formidable opponent?
Rhea Ripley?
Like she.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Rhea. Mm-hmm. Literally, I was thinking Rhea. Maybe they're waiting for that. Maybe they're waiting. I don't know. Maybe there's like a whole grand scheme of things, and maybe she's involved and knows about it. They're like, listen, we are going to give you a title shot. It's too soon now. She hasn't even been on the main roster in a year.
If they didn't, if they just like strung her along.
Yeah, I'm sure
she has to know. I feel bad for Billie Kay. I feel bad for that.
Me too.
Who, to be fair,
so funny.
She's the star of the Iconics in my eyes.
Yeah. Mr. Corbin, he's my headshot.
Did you see the thing that did you see the little promo video she made for like, they all did like little videos for Undertaker and stuff? Like Asuka did I
haven't seen her.
Asuka did one of her rising up, and then she tried to roll her eyes back, but they just came out cross-eyed. and then when Billie came and she was like, oh, so, we need a new Undertaker. Here's my resume. As you can see, I can do the rolling of my eyes, da-da-da-da. And she like did a whole thing. And I'm like, she's fucking comedy gold. They need to do more with her too.
She is comedy gold.
And
I miss her.
Boring.
She is boring.
Without Billie,
she's really, give her really pink hair and she'd be less boring. But
no, and now now they're doing this whole little like shtick with Lacey where it's like
I hate it.
It's like the Drake Maverick thing where Lacey Evans is Drake and she's trying to be besties with Peyton, and Peyton's like, please leave me the fuck alone. It's literally the Drake Maverick Killian thing.
Annoying.
Anyway, WWE is hiring writers, so
Lana wins basically. Once again, it was Lana's match that she won, and we spent the whole time talking about somebody else, but Lana's still on the stairs. That's all that matters. She was being really obnoxious with the win too, though. She's like, I won.
That's how you get your ass beat. You win by a fluke, and then you're like, it was me. I worked so hard for this. Like, no, bitch, you did not. I watched you stand on the stairs the whole time.
You did not.
Maybe I'll talk about it in Raw. Never mind. Keep going. Keep moving forward.
So, Asuka versus Sasha Banks. Shall we?
I personally thought it was boring. I know a lot of people don't feel that way.
Boring.
But I feel like both of them are capable of putting on way more exciting matches.
I was bored.
I was bored. Okay, cool. We all agree for some reason. Sorry, wrestling world. Like, I know everybody's like,
does everybody love it? Really?
Everyone loves it. I don't understand.
I think that was the moment
we're talking about the people who like Seth Rollins, so I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows what they know?
I think that was the moment during the watch party when we three were like the most engaged with the chat. Because like it was just so boring that we were like, hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And then we finished Survivor Series. with Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns.
All right, I'm gonna go pee.
No, you stay right here. You're not going nowhere.
Please go to our YouTube page because it's about to get testy. It's about to get testes. It's about to get Drew McIntyre testes.
Yeah, which is how Roman Reigns won the match.
He won regardless. I don't care.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, if you're just joining us for your first episode of the Facebook Hillside podcast, we are split between two houses. Not
Two houses,
we as in
both
also
alike
me.
in dignity.
Yeah, in Fair Verona, where we lay our scene. Hell yeah, yes, Romeo and Juliet. Thank you, Vicky.
Welcome. We're actors.
So on one side we have
Correct
Christina,
side. Okay,
Christina, the Baker Contreras with her boy.
Roman can take me.
With just generally the whole Uso family. So that's one side. And then we have Mrs. McIntyre over here.
Hello.
Wild Spice. And the two of them went head to head in
Like good
Survivor
mobster
Series,
wives.
on Survivor Series. So that's this is where we lay our scene. So
I'll say this.
Yes.
I had there's no way that Roman could have lost with this character.
You don't know that. Mm-hmm.
No, I do know that. What do you mean I don't know that? There's
Go on.
no way as head of the table, as like this whole big dog, that he could not have lost that match. That would not have looked good on Roman whatsoever.
Disclaimer, I was ready for you to talk some shit, so I was ready to contradict you regardless.
She was
so
y'all see what I have to
she
deal
came
with?
for a fight.
Y'all see what I Do you see what I mean?
Please go on. Please
It's
continue.
because you know what it is that like all the people who love Roman, y'all are like the male, like, or I guess like girl versions of like what Becky stans are. Y'all are all annoying as fuck because you only are like,
Takes one to know
he
one, I
looks
love
so, he whatever. And it's just like, now I'm going to talk shit. You know that Drew eliminated Roman at Royal Rumble.
So
Drew has it in him.
it's
And
a
he
completely new day now.
For those who don't know, Roman got Claymored and he was knocked the fuck out. The look that Drew had when he saw that the ref was also out was of such defeat, because he looked at that shit and he literally laid his head down and he was like, fuck. He knew.
It was perfect.
He knew.
It was fantastic.
It was perfect.
Yes.
That's how you want your boy to win. It was perfect.
I want my boy to win.
That's what that you're proud of that. You're proud of that win.
Let me come in. We have a classic case here of heel versus face, which is why we're called the Face Beat Heels High podcast. Yes, it's a play on words. Welcome, hello.
To that, I
As
bring
hot
Bernadette
as
into
Roman
this.
is, and as many people like think he's the king of the world, he's still a heel, and he's still gonna cheat to win.
Yes,
That's correct.
I know. But
It
why
has
would
nothing
you?
to do with-
That's fine. I get that. I'm not knocking that. What I'm knocking is this attitude right here of like, he still won and we're still proud and yada, yada, yada. When you know damn well if Cameron Grimes did that shit to Lumi, you would not be doing that shit. Exactly. Exactly.
But you know what? Cameron
But
Grimes
it's Roman
is
Reigns
not
and he's Samoan and
the
he's
tribal
exempt of all
chief.
things.
That is correct. All of those are factual.
Get out of here. It's so
I have PTSD.
annoying.
Wait, so if
from-
Karrion Kross would cheat to win, if Scarlett helps Karrion Kross win, how would you feel?
That is a good question. Let me think about this.
Yeah. Think about it, please.
It's all good. I can
You know
wait.
what? Well,
You gotta calm
you
down.
guys know
Vicky.
this. I always think about like earlier episodes.
Oh,
and-
now she's gonna go into
No,
a whole
no, no,
fucking
no, no.
monologue.
No, no,
about
no, it's
how
not
it's
that.
okay for Karrion to cheat.
No. About what I said, like, I like a clean win. We know this about me. This is one thing that as a listener of Face Beat Heels High, I like a clean win regardless. Because I do think it's marred if they cheat to win. Think if it was Karrion and if Scarlett helped Karrion win, I would be disappointed. I genuinely do believe that.
But I think you also believe in like the good in the character. Like that's why
I
you
do.
like Drew McIntyre so much.
Yes, that and the kilt.
And the general
Sword.
below the belly.
No, I do think. I mean, yeah, he's the champion we deserve. So yeah, I do like faces. I'm not typically a fan of heels. Look at my hatred for Seth Rollins. So it's like,
Shit, I haven't even played the sound.
it's fine. It's okay. enjoy it because that's the last time we're gonna hear it. Because
That's
goodbye,
true.
Seth Trash Bag Rollins. Go be
That's
Kobe
true.
Lynch for a little while. Goodbye.
Go be Papa.
We're gonna
And then
We're
come
gonna
back and apologize
retire
to
that
Rey
sound for a little
Mysterio.
bit.
Yeah, but with that said, like I know Drew had to lose or whatever that the how they were doing it. I'm glad that they still protected the finisher regardless.
Mhm.
And if Drew had to lose, I'm glad that it wasn't clean because we both know that in a clean fight, Drew would have won anyway.
Which
Well,
I
the
think
good
going
thing is
into
that it's.
TLC is probably what he's gonna ask for.
Mhm. I was gonna say.
You think?
The good thing is that we're definitely gonna get a rematch on this.
I don't think we are.
I think we are. I think we might.
What would be the
So-
point? Says they can't the Roman would have 2 belts or Drew would have 2 belts. I don't think that they would do that. There's no point in fighting if it's not a title match.
I mean, honor? I don't know.
If there was honor, then Roman wouldn't have done what he fucking did. Have Jay's little
We're fighting for honor now.
have his little bullshit booger sniveling cousin come out in here and like fucking fight his battle.
Don't you come for Jay?
Because what I
Jay
love
has done nothing.
Here's what I love. I love how
Oh,
Roman's like, I don't need you to fight my battles, Jay, or whatever, and like put him in the corner and
Don't bring
the
Jay
time
into
in the
this.
time.
Nobody puts Jay in a corner.
You can't. You got to go sit in the kiddie table at Thanksgiving, okay, Jay? And now all of a sudden,
Kitty
like,
table's where it's at, low key. They got
because-
crayons.
That's right. That's right.
Because it was Drew and Jay got to sneak in and sneak out of the ring and put his little cheap shot, and then Roman punched my beautiful man.
But he rolled in and he rolled back out. He didn't do shit.
What do you mean? He kicked him.
The second time he didn't. He rolled in and he was like, oh no. And
The second time he didn't. You see this shit? He still fucking kicked him. It don't fucking matter. I'm just saying, like, it was cheap shots, and Roman couldn't have beat Drew clean. So that's the moral of the story. So go ahead and have your little muddy ass win. It's all good. It's all good because I'll have my revenge, and then you'll see punching people in the balls. That is unacceptable. That is the worst thing you can do. Who else did
Meanwhile,
that?
Scarlett would do it, and she'd be like, "That was so hot. That was the best thing I've ever seen."
If it was Cameron Grimes, if it was heel versus heel. But you see, look, if Finn's probably still going to be the champ. So like if Karrion tries to cheat against him, like that's the whole reason why I like Karrion Kross. That's the whole reason I like him, because he doesn't have to resort to shit like that. He literally is just that fucking crazy.
Not yet.
Not
Thank
yet.
you, PJ. Thank you.
Not yet, but if he could fucking beat Keith Lee in that fucking amazing match, like holy shit, that match was so good. Like I just don't see how anybody really that Karrion Kross is literally undefeated. So like come at me. But I'm just saying, like if he were to cheat, then I would have to like sit here and discuss whether or not I want to keep my shirt, which is why I don't have the Shayna Baszler shirt anymore, because I didn't know that she made Becky bleed and bit her neck like a fucking vampire. Like what the fuck, Shayna Baszler?
But what if Becky cheated to win?
She would never.
You don't know that.
I do know that. The fuck? Shut the fuck up, Baker. Yes, I do know that. Okay.
All right.
Yes, I do know.
All right, let's get into The Undertaker because I'm done with this.
Collective drinks, because The Undertaker.
Man, I watched
this
all the
bums me.
documentaries after that shit. I watched everything that WWE Network played. It was a long night for Jury.
So I think collectively we're bummed. I think it's probably happening on any WWE podcast, this conversation, where we're collectively bummed. So all of the other WWE podcasts that are out there, we feel you, we see you, because we also believe that this should not have happened with him by himself.
I also feel like yes, first of all, it should not have happened with him by himself. I also feel like it was a bit of a work. It felt meh. Yes, it's the 30 years of The Undertaker. Yes, he deserves recognition, but for this to be the final farewell, everybody, like, all of these wrestlers were in the ring, then they weren't. Then Vince comes out and talks, and then he's not. Then The Undertaker comes out. He takes 15 or 25 fucking minutes to come in.
Glorious.
And then he's like, I'm putting myself to rest. It's like,
No, he was not. He was. Let me tell you why that was shot in that light. That was shot in that light with his hat down like that because he could not hold his shit together.
yeah.
Like
That's
I don't
true.
think.
I agree with that. But
what would you have expected? I didn't think it was meant at all. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was
it was beautiful. Yes.
I thought it was a man saying goodbye to his dream, to his like the only thing that he's given this company 30 years of his life.
Yeah.
I think that was more of his just like, okay, I'm actually going to stop now. And especially like watching The Last Ride, exactly how much this means to him. And so to see him like actually step in the ring for the last time and like say his goodbyes, I think people were expecting like, oh, he's going to have a match maybe with Baron Corbin. I was like, he's not going to have a match. The whole point was that he was always chasing that perfect match. He finally had that with Boneyard, whereas something that he was like proud of, that he's like, that was it. I can literally stop. I don't have to try again, because that match was so fucking epic that like there was no other way he could say goodbye. The only thing is I wish that the fans were there.
I agree with everything you've said.
And even though he was like alone, I like that his friends and stuff weren't there, because that's a very private moment. Like imagine like you having to say goodbye to your Broadway, like, you know, like when I make it on Broadway and have to sit there in a stage by myself, knowing that that's going to be the last time I'm going to be like I'm never going to be back here as a performer. Like that had to be a lot for him.
I mean, I can say I've felt that. Like I remember leaving Circle in the Square where I went to theater school and being like, okay, like this is the last time I walk up these stairs.
Yeah.
Like, this is the last time that I get to spend all day, every day, 5 days a week for 2 years doing and learning about what I love. Like, and that was 2 years. Imagine a motherfucker going through 30. Like,
exactly.
No, absolutely. I agree with all of that. Oh, there's a siren playing in the background. Sorry, Washington Heights. I agree with all of that. Yes, it was very intimate. Yes, he definitely, he definitely wanted to, he wanted that moment. He deserved that moment by himself in the ring. But I also feel like there needs to be something else when there can be fans. Just one more thing, not a fight. Not a match, but I just feel like he deserves the fans there. Yeah. I can be totally wrong. I can just be projecting because I am so sad.
We all agree that the fans
see of him. It's the last we're going to see of the Undertaker, but it's not the last we're going to see of him.
Mark. I love Mark.
Yeah, but you know, we agree with you about the fans thing. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like that was as I'm just mad that the fans weren't there. It's like the so many things this year that should have had fans involved. Triple H's anniversary, Undertaker's farewell, Becky saying goodbye to every time I watch that shit, it makes me so mad, because it's just like no one's there. Like, you know, all the things that have happened, all the comebacks, Jeff Hardy's come back, like all of the things. It just sucks. But yeah, when Paul Bearer, that made me sad.
Oh my goodness, Paul Bearer. That I did not expect that. That was
talking about somebody who loves the fucking business and who like.
Seriously.
I mean, damn. It's just
seriously.
And with that, should we say goodbye to A, The Undertaker, and B, our segment on Survivor Series?
I think so.
Let's do one collective shot for The Undertaker. And we stand. We'll be here whenever we can.
Yes.
You deserve an SO.
We love you, Taker. Thank you, Taker.
Thank you, Taker.
Let's take a break.
Okay.
Now more than ever, I want my dollars to go further, because despite the crazy year we've had, my Christmas list did not get any smaller. So I discovered this amazing place called Burlington. They have incredible deals on all the gifts my family and friends will love. They'll never guess how much I saved. Burlington, you saved me a fortune. And you saved my Christmas. Thank you. I'm gonna need more wrapping paper. You love the deals. You love Burlington.
You know that
for rapping
that popped up. I saw your commercial pop up when I was watching Real Housewives of Potomac. I was like just on my phone chilling, and then all of a sudden I heard your voice, and I was like, oh, "It's Christina!"
Yay!
Yes, I found out. Sorry,
I have a puzzle, but you can go first.
I was just gonna say I figured out who tweeted the picture of Damian Priest, and it was Damian Priest.
Oh, Poppy does have a sense of humor. Yes.
The tweet says, "I'm still trying to get a hashtag PS5. Do I have to do a damn?
I'm done.
Do I have to do a damn custom? Help, agents! Crying face emoji. Help. Hashtag.
He's my new favorite.
Hashtag PS5 for Priest. And with that, my sir, I will buy your shirt." That was Damian.
I love him.
Damn.
Yep. Just like that, and just like that. That is how you get
Priest.
fans.
Yeah,
that's how you
just
get fans.
turned the Face Be Heal Side podcast into fans of
Yep.
yours. Okay.
Guess what?
I always was Damian Priest. I love you. Go on.
Puzzle time with PJ. Puzzle time with PJ. Puzzle time with PJ. It's puzzle time. Okay, this is this week's puzzle. Go to our YouTube page and solve this puzzle. Be the first one to solve the puzzle and get $5.
Yes.
Not $10, not $15, not $20, $5. It can buy you one full foot-long a sandwich.
Be the first one.
This is the puzzle.
I know it.
I know what it is.
Oh,
I
shit.
got it.
That means it's going to be easy to solve.
I got one.
If you're the first person to solve this puzzle, you will get $5. Wild Spice, you do not count. I also think that before we get into Raw, we should give a shout out.
Oh yeah,
to...
shit! I do have to do that. I thought we were done.
Oh. I mean, it'll be quick, but I do think that we need to give a huge shout out to Americo.
Americo! Oh my God, Americo!
All the love, all the forehead kisses, everything that we can give him, because I don't even know. Can we talk about it? I think
we can talk about it, but it's not live yet.
It's not live, so maybe we'll keep it a secret for now.
No, let's just tell him.
Americo made us a motherfucking website, y'all.
He made us a motherfucking website.
Out of the goodness of his heart, nobody asked him for this.
Nobody asked him. So basically what happened was we were doing the Twitch watch party, and he said that he had a surprise for us after Survivor Series. And we were like, okay, cool. I personally thought it was a Dexter Lumis cameo, but I was like, what could it possibly be? I don't know.
The third one.
A digital surprise. I was like, I don't know what that means. Maybe it literally could be anything. I'll tell you what I was not expecting was a whole ass website.
Whole ass website.
Like that he's been working on for like 3 weeks. I'm like, sir, my good sir.
Amazing. So
he surprised us with it on Juri's Twitch, twitch.tv/Juri Reyna.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. And we were absolutely blown away. So the biggest love, the biggest shout out goes out to Americo for building us the website, which will be live soon. It's amazing. And I mean,
muito obrigada, Americo. Muito obrigada.
We were just blown away. Blown away.
Can't wait for everyone to see it. All right.
It's fantastic.
It's
so pretty already.
It is so pretty. Let's go into Raw.
Raw.
New Day versus Her Business. Nonsense.
Kofi hurt himself. Again, Mr. Kofi Kingston, you just came back after a motherfucking back injury. Why you doing this shit to me, man?
He's like, I'm done. He's like, take my body and my soul.
I keep throwing things on my screen and I keep forgetting that it's touch screen. I need to stop.
About their entrance outfits, but
we did it.
At Survivor Series.
It
looked like, you know, when you go on Pinterest and you look up like DIY costumes for kids, and there's that like one that's like a transformer.
Yes.
And it's made out of cardboard and like a refrigerator box or whatever. That's what it looks like. So just a quick shout out to that.
Great shout out. They had to restart the match. And basically Her Business lost twice. New Day wins, Her Business loses again.
New Day rocks.
Oh God, what a fucking I'm gonna have to do it. We're gonna talk about it. Okay? I know what you want. We're gonna fucking talk about it. Okay? Fuck you, Adam Pearce. You made the list.
I like to dedicate my shot.
You don't even know what it is. Just for that, we're moving on to versus Sheamus.
So you know what? You just made the list. Oh no. Oh, here we go.
I make the list every episode.
Well, that was for Adam Pearce, but also for you.
Anyways, I would like to dedicate my shot.
I haven't even finished.
Please go on.
The disrespect. Okay. Drew McinFart happened.
Not to be confused with Drew McIntyre, actually.
Who the fuck is Drew McinFart? Adam Pearce? Like, ways to get bitch slapped by me in like 2 words or less, motherfucker. Christina was a little ahead of me. And so she was like, I was like, what is she talking about? Because she was like a little bit ahead. And she was like, did he just say fart? And I was like, what is she talking about? And then I'm watching Adam Pearce and I was like, does he say fart? And I was like, oh, you did. You did, Adam Pearce.
It's the first time Drew McIntyre is trending on Twitter.
And he's not he wasn't even there. He wasn't even there. and y'all are just gonna disrespect my husband. I am so aghast, flabbergasted, ashamed. I cannot believe the disrespect of Twitter. Fuck you, Twitter. All of y'all who fucking retweeted. I see all of it, bitch. I was in that hashtag for a minute, taking down names. Let's see y'all. Fucking y'all. Ooh.
Drew McinFart happened. Can that be the name of the episode? Please?
I asked for this yesterday. Yes, it should.
No, it won't be. No, it will not.
I already motioned for this last night.
I'll put it in the fucking description, but I'm not putting it as the fucking title.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely
That's going to be
not.
the title on Facebook.
The tweets are disrespectful and I see everyone. Anyways, aside from Adam Pearce ruining my husband's life and his beautiful name, he also informs us that we're going to have 3 qualifying matches. The winners of those matches are going to move on next week to be in a three-man elimination, whatever the fuck match. Who fucking cares, Adam Pearce? I don't, because I'm never going to listen to your bitch ass again.
Who is he though? Like, I feel like he's been popping up. Like, and
He's a
I don't
dude.
even know who he is. I know that, but it's kind of like, oh wait, now you get screen time? What's
He's
happening?
Adam Pearce, ruiner of my life. Seth Trashbag Rollins leaves, Adam Pearce fucking enters. I can't catch a motherfucking break.
We cannot
retire
the sound. We cannot retire the sound.
Yeah, fuck you, Trashbag Rollins. You thought, I'm gonna leave Raw and give Jerry. Yeah, I see what you did, you motherfucker.
Drew McIn.
Stop it! Who did that?
Christina.
Lies! Defamation.
Anyway,
Bernadette.
moving
It was
on. I would like to put in my resignation for the podcast.
Then you edit it, so if you're not in it, we don't have one.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you think about that before you make fun of my husband,
Christina.
Maybe think about that.
What I do
I'll
now?
watch it back. You act like I don't fucking watch the shit back. I'll watch it back. You don't think I'm one of the views on YouTube? I see y'all. I'll watch it back. I'll get my names. And you all make the list.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Oh.
also to my Twitch community who was
This is
sending
my
me tweets
favorite
and laughing at me,
episode.
sending me all the McinFart tweets and telling me and showing it to me, and they're like, "Jerry, you okay?" Y'all
Was
know
that
I'm
you,
not
Mike?
okay, bitches.
Was that you, Mike?
No, it was Mike. Thank God.
Was it Eva?
Mike's
Was it
exempt.
Carmel Mountain?
No.
Ooh.
It was Roni. Roni, I see you. But it was a bunch of other people too who sent me fucking little things, and I was like, "You're not slick."
This is
Moving on. First qualifier, Riddle versus Sheamus. Riddle wins, surprisingly. Here's the weird thing I will say about Raw. Although it was like lacking story and like big old pop things happening, like maybe 1 or 2 big things happened, there was a lot of really great wrestling.
Yeah.
All the qualifying matches were pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah, they
in
were.
my opinion. So kudos to you. Riddle versus Sheamus. Sheamus, like, giving one of the best matches I've ever seen him do, personally. Yeah. So impressive. And I did not think Riddle was going to win. I really thought that Sheamus maybe was going to be the next person that they put Drew against.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Right? Like a nice little plot twist.
But I don't think that Sheamus is ready for that. I don't think that they're giving Sheamus a push right now. So, like...
Well, I have no idea who he's going to fight. So,
I think Sheamus and Drew would be a great match.
Right? Yeah. I think so, too. Especially because they're friends and they, like, know each other really well. I'm not gonna go in order. I'm just gonna talk about the qualifiers.
Wait, but like, what does Sheamus say when he comes in, like, with his intro music? Is it like, fella? Is that what he's saying?
You act like I listen to Sheamus. I'm too blinded by his paleness to listen to a word. I have no fucking idea. I'm busy finding my sunglasses because I can't even look at the TV. So I don't care. Fuck you, Sheamus. Okay, so then we have Bobby Lashley versus Keith, second qualifier. Keith, what's Lashley's move? I always forget. His
full Nelson.
Yes, thank you. Keith stopped the full Nelson.
Yeah, he did.
That was crazy. That was impressive. MVP interfered and gives Keith the win. Interesting to me also. Why would you do that? You don't have faith in Bobby?
Want Keith Lee in the Hurt Business.
I think, well, Greg said, and I have to say, Thank you, husband of mine. I appreciate this and I concur. He said that they're still kind of like protecting Bobby Lashley because, you know, they don't want to. Also, he has very thin skin, so he's always bleeding. But they're trying to like protect Bobby Lashley, right? And sweaty. He's the sweatiest man.
He was so wet at Survivor
too old.
Series.
Whenever he finishes a match, he's drenched, and the other person's like.
He goes to the early bird special at Denny's.
You get that discount. Listen, we're all gonna get older. We need to stop. All right, moving on. We have AJ. Main event was AJ versus Orton for the final qualifier.
That was a great fucking match.
AJ Styles is the best in the business. I have said it before. I will say it again. He is you know how
that was a Mania
like,
worthy.
Okay, you know, you have a good character. You're good in the ring. You put on, you know, a great match every like 3 matches. Great. AJ Styles doesn't even need a fucking character.
Nope.
A and B puts on a WrestleMania worthy match every single
That's
fucking
right.
time.
That's true.
Every time. It was beautiful to watch. Please watch all 3 of those. Fiend scared Randy Orton. Yeah. Fiend scared Randy and AJ.
But he also popped in and back down. And it's like, we all saw you.
Yeah, no, it was great. But I did not think that Randy was gonna lose. So I don't fucking know. The people
Everything's getting mixed up.
Everything's getting mixed up. So one of these 3 people are gonna have a match against Drew. It's either gonna be Keith, AJ, or Riddle.
I did figure that Randy was going to lose, and I'll tell you why. A, he's been, again, like his storyline with Drew has been dragging for a bit. And B, they're building up the storyline with The Fiend. So why would they take Drew? I mean, why would they still or keep Randy in this storyline with Drew when at this point in time, the one with The Fiend is actually more interesting?
1,000%.
And they're gonna have to have like the best of the best in a ladder match anyways.
Oh yeah.
You know, like ladder matches are usually like what, 6 people, 5, 4 people, you know, so they're gonna have to build like the AJ Styles of the world and the, you know, whoever.
And that's the next pay-per-view, no?
Yeah. So here's my whole idea. I don't know, maybe if I once again, I think I give the WWE a little too much credit when it comes to storylines. So we see Asuka come out and tell Lana that she's going to get a title shot. And Lana like smiles. Here's what goes off here's what happens in my brain. What was like, ooh, plot twist. What if Lana has been playing us this whole time? What if this was all part of her master plan? Get put through the tables, be annoying, whatever the fuck, you know, to get Nia and Shayna to like put her in timeout, put her on the stairs. And then when she gets this title opportunity with Asuka to completely blow us all away and fucking win. No, but you know what I mean? Like actually, and then what happens? Literally not even 10 seconds into the match. All of my dreams shattered. I was like, oh, that would be so good though. You know what I mean? Like, what if she was actually this whole time, like pretending to wrestle badly or whatever the fuck? What if she was actually fucking badass? No, but like, what if she actually
that would have been great.
Right?
That would have.
And it didn't
I don't think
happen
she's
for me.
capable. Yeah.
No, but that's the thing. None of us would have. So imagine how cool it would have been if that bitch was popping off some crazy high flying shit, some crazy like ridiculous stuff. What if she was
like,
actually
shit, girl? Where do you have this?
Exactly.
Where have you been keeping this all
But
along?
that's like for that moment though.
Okay.
And
yes.
then none of it happens.
Yeah. Yes.
Nope.
I would. Okay. So here's I take you and I raise you a this.
Okay.
Lana somehow works her way up to get a title match. And then she says, she like fakes an injury or something, says she's hurt, but says she wants to be the one to pick who's going to have the title match.
Right.
We build it up to thinking maybe it'll be Natalya. Maybe Natalia's like, oh my gosh, you know, we can be best friends again. You're going to give me this title match. Everyone thinks it's going to be Natalya, but really it's Charlotte Flair up in this bitch. And they've been in the background being best friends this whole time. That's what I raise you. Because Lana, I love you, girl, but you are not capable.
Not capable.
She's not capable of, at least not now, of blowing us away. Because I see the way you work in the ring.
Yeah.
And it's, you know how it's hard to
But I was like, what if that's all a ploy?
You know how it's harder to sing bad than it is to sing good.
1000%,
Like it's harder to sing off key than it is to sing on key.
Yeah.
So you got to be a really good wrestler to be able to be a bad
wrestler.
You know what
Correct.
I mean?
Right.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Lana, sweetheart, Lana. Take acting classes. Like, girl.
Yeah, it's the
believe in
acting.
you.
It was
the least of her
painful.
problems,
We want
though.
you to succeed.
We want you to succeed. That
Tweet.
whole meek little Lana, like,
I liked pouty Lana.
Yes.
I liked pouty Lana on the stairs, and then it all threw out the window for me
When she
was
opens her
bragging
mouth.
about
when she opens her
when she won.
mouth.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. We have Funhouse. R.I.P. to the friendship frog, my dead homie.
I had to look away. I am
Right.
terrified of frogs and toads. And Greg was like, don't look yet. Don't look yet.
Listen,
Don't look yet.
you
can look.
That was the funniest shit I've ever seen, though. Like, Bray literally said, let's have a moment of silence, and then they played a fucking montage, and then they put friendship frog 1980 to 2020.
1980? What the hell?
They had a fucking obituary for his ass. They had him as a tadpole. Bray, I love you forever. I will literally do anything for you. Bray is right up there for me with Drew McIntyre and Dexter Lumis. Like, you are the bestest friend. I love
Abby in the Funhouse. She's always cursing. She's always saying what we all wish we could be saying. Like, who the fuck is this?
It's so
like,
good.
Yes, Abby.
I love that.
Damn
but
right.
I also loved, again, Bray like kind of took the reins in the Funhouse, which is good. But it was really funny when he had his little dad joke and then they both laughed. And I was like, damn, Bray's like, why don't you show him what you're going to do to Nikki Cross? And I was like, oh my God. Bray, what the fuck? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. And then moving on, that brings us to the match. Okay, Alexa. I see you. You're working a little hard. I appreciate the effort you're putting into your acting. Yes, I see you. I see you. I knew it was a ploy, but she was selling it. I was like, all right. Everybody could tell. Because that's obviously where it was going to go. Nikki too, though. Nikki too. And the whole concerned friend, I was like, all right. And then, damn, but it's fucked up. I'll let y'all talk. It's fucked up because Alexa, this is a whole new insight into her character, into this Funhouse Alexa Bliss, because she knows to play the friendship card like that is like so evil, is so fucked. And
everything
like,
is conscious right here. Like, it's not like, oh, you just swallowed some swamp water and like you're brainwashed now. Yeah, you are, but you're conscious.
It's very complex. And that's what was scary to me. I was like,
I appreciate the complexity.
The fact that this Alexa is aware. I'm just going into like now like full canon, like blinded story. Like I'm in the story. The fact that this character of Alexa she knows that she can use that to her advantage to hurt Nikki and to take advantage of Nikki.
Because Nikki will fall for it.
It's so sinister just to be able to be aware, to be able to reach into that and be like, look into her hands and be like, what's happening? Nikki, help. I was like, oh my God,
Nikki, help.
This is fucked. Like, that's all I could think. I was like, I'm not even watching wrestling anymore. I'm watching some fucked up shit. I'm not even kidding. I was like, this is some fucked up horror movie shit right now. Like, I cannot believe that she is like that.
CW season finale, like
chef's kiss. That's all. Also, wait,
no, hold on, real quick. Regarding Nikki Cross, y'all know how I feel about her energy and how like displaced her energy's always been. I really appreciate what they're doing with her. The whole concerned friend is tying her up, is bringing all of that into like a more contained yet chaotic kind of like energy. She like before she would come out,
she's focused
walk
now.
down the
exactly. I don't think she had anything to work with.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. That's
and
what
she
I
was coming from
love.
NXT where she was just fucking nuts. So like she didn't know what they didn't give her any pillars, didn't give her any.
No, it's like a one soul thing. Like your motivation in the scene. Your motivation in the scene is to try to bring Alexa back.
Correct.
That is your only motivation. As an actor, that's really all you need.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
that.
I appreciate that.
I love that she said when she said she was gonna beat the fiend out of her. I was like,
I was like, girl, I love that line. Good for you, Nikki Cross.
Good for you. That's all I have for Raw.
Alexa Bliss.
That's all.
Honorable mention includes Shayna stretching Lana's leg out the way no leg should be stretched.
Honey.
That literally made me fucking put down my notebook and I had to watch for a second.
If I may, I actually really enjoy that match. The whole Lana with Asuka and then Shayna and Nia. The way that Shayna was bending Lana every which way. Again, we go back to the whole, for you to be that bad, at least, no, she is a good jobber. She is a really good jobber. So I appreciate what was been done to her and how she was like molding herself to the submissions.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. Also, I am still waiting on my table number 10. I am here. Like, please deliver. I want it.
You can't leave it at 9. That's so fucked.
But that's so fucked. Give me an even number.
That's all we got. That's all we got. I don't have anything for one in the wrestling world.
Neither do I.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Well, then in that case, thanks guys for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube and follow us on all the socials. And we'll see you guys next week. Till then, keep your face beat and your heels high. Bye.
Insert music.